He was small, soft, adorable, and I had no idea that this tiny Belgian Malinois puppy would turn my world upside down. That's how it starts for almost everyone. You bring home this intelligent, fuzzy ball of energy and think, I've got time to figure this out. But what you don't realize is, you're already behind. Because with a Malinois puppy, every moment counts, every mistake snowballs. And between the chaos of early training and the fierce loyalty this breed will give you, lies a truth that no one talks about. Until it's too late. Belgian Malinois puppies are not like other puppies. Sure, they bite like sharks, zoom around the house like maniacs, and leave destruction in their wake, but that's not what makes them different. What makes them different is their purpose. Even as babies, they're wired for precision, focus, and drive. They're not hyper. They're searching for boundaries, for structure, for leadership. And if they don't find it, they'll create chaos just to test where the limits are. Most new owners mistake this intensity for misbehavior. They think, he's just being a puppy, he'll grow out of it. But with a Malinois, those behaviors don't fade. They evolve. The pup that chews through your baseboards at 10 weeks becomes the adolescent who bites your sleeve at 10 months. The zoomies become jumping. The whining becomes demand barking. Unless you take control early, the chaos never stops. It just gets bigger, faster, and harder to undo. And here's the mistake most people make. They try to love the chaos away. They offer affection when the dog needs direction. They give space when the dog needs structure. But Malinois puppies don't want a best friend. They want a guide. Someone calm, confident, present. And when you try to parent them like a golden retriever, they don't become sweet. They become confused. And confused Malinois puppies are dangerous, not because they're bad, but because they're brilliant without a mission. But somewhere between the frustration and the fatigue, something else begins to grow. If you show up consistently, if you lead with clarity, if you become the structure they need, they change. They begin watching you, listening to your breath, your footsteps, your energy. They anticipate your movements, not out of fear, but out of alignment. And that's when the chaos starts to take shape. That's when the loyalty begins. Because here's the other truth people forget. Malinois puppies bond differently. They don't imprint through cuddles or snacks. They bond through work, through routine, through repetition. Every time you correct them calmly, every time you reward focus instead of flash, they get closer. And then one day, the chaos pauses. They sit in front of you, look you dead in the eyes. And in that moment, they say it. Without a sound, you're mine, and I'm yours. That loyalty? It's not automatic. It's earned in the trenches. It's built during those days when you feel like giving up. When they've bitten you for the 5th time. When they've refused every recall. When your house looks like a war zone and you wonder if you made a mistake. But if you stay the course, if you don't flinch, they will reward you with something that no other breed can offer. A connection so deep it feels instinctual, like two soldiers who've been through a battlefield together. But make no mistake, Malinois puppies will expose every weakness you have. Impatience, they'll trigger it. Inconsistency, they'll exploit it. Emotional reactivity, they'll match it and escalate. But if you rise to the challenge, if you adapt, you'll come out of it more focused, more grounded, and more capable than you've ever been. Not just as a dog owner, but as a leader. So if you're about to bring one home, or already in the thick of it, remember this. The chaos is not permanent. It's a storm you have to walk through to earn the calm on the other side. The loyalty is real, the love is deep, but it's buried underneath the demand for discipline. And that truth? That's what separates those who thrive with a Malinois from those who surrender. Let me know in the comments, what has been your biggest struggle or surprise raising a Malinois puppy? And if you want the full day-by-day structure I used to survive the puppy phase and build a bulletproof bond, click on the next video. Because with this breed, love is never enough. But leadership? That changes everything.